Hello everyone, welcome back. So this is the second video. If you are just joining us, please make sure you go back to the playlist and watch the first video. It is important for you to watch the first video in order for you to catch up with what we are going to discuss here. This is Rashdan once again, and we're going to start the practical aspect of the lead generation course. And here is the first slide. Remember, I mentioned in the first video that in the process of getting your leads, it is important to pay attention to whatever the client is asking for. Some clients will ask you for the email address, phone numbers, the physical address, the website, the business name, just these 5. Some will go ahead and put the CEO, manager, director, the LinkedIn profile, the Instagram handle, the number of followers, the list of followers on Instagram, the Facebook page. I'm going to show you how to generate all this. And you are going to see that these things, they are real, because you will see examples from Upwork where clients are asking for people to generate these things that I'm putting here. So I'm not just putting this for putting sake. Now, some clients can ask you to do a general search, which is just without telling you this is what I want, just go and get me this. They can tell you, okay, just get me the phone numbers of contractors, just like we saw the other time. Get me the phone numbers of dentists in Lagos. Get me the phone numbers of doctors in Abuja. General. No name, no nothing. Just get me the phone number. Just like somebody will go and get your phone numbers from MTN. They don't need your name. They don't need your email. They only need your phone number. Some will now be specific and tell you, get me the WhatsApp numbers. Because this person is only targeting those on WhatsApp. Maybe he or she wants to add them to a group and send a broadcast message. I'll show you how to get all these numbers. You get the numbers from WhatsApp. You now send broadcast. You are not adding them to a group. They are not joining a group. There's a way you can do it. You just add them. You are the only person seeing that group. Nobody else is going to see it. Each person will just be receiving the message one by one, like individual DM broadcast. So there are some clients that only want that. I'm going to show you all this. Some clients will tell you, I only need the number of followers of this person. As a client can tell you, please, can you get me all the followers of Today Headnotes? Like, I can tell you, a client can say, I need you to generate all the followers from Instablog Niger, or the followers of Gistlover. I'm going to show you how to do all this. These are the things clients are asking for because they want to sell their products to them. We are not violating any rule by getting all these followers because it is on a public domain. It is not private. Instagram is a public domain. Whoever is on a public domain. So we can scrape all these data. There are some platforms that you are not allowed to scrape data from, like LinkedIn. You cannot scrape it directly. I'm going to show you. So I'm going to show you ways you can actually generate all this data even from LinkedIn. So just stay with me. This is the fun part. But make sure, if you have not watched the first one, I'm going to put the link to the first video. You can either check. I'm going to put the link somewhere, either below or you're going to see the notification. But make sure you go to the playlist and check the videos. Check them. Make sure you watch the first video, second, third. Just follow that sequence so that you can understand. Now let's move on to the next. Now you can have specific search. Like I said, I can tell you this is the specific things I want. I just want the business name. I just want the LinkedIn profile. You can have specific, unspecific, and they can give you some data set. Let's move on to the next slide so we can see what we mean by data set. In this example, I got this job from Upwork. It was posted 27 minutes ago, right? This is a lead generation job. We have given data set plus specific requirement in this one. This is what I mean. This client said, I have a list of around 3,100 school districts, and I would like the email address. Look at what I'm saying. The email address and names for titles of superintendent, assistant superintendent, associate superintendent, deputy superintendent, chief academic officer, and chief of schools. Now, in this case, this client has made the job a little bit easy, in the sense that the client has the list of schools already. He has generated all the schools that he wants to work with. What he needs to do, what you need to do now, is to start checking each of the school and collate these things. Superintendent, blah blah blah, get their name. He made the job very easy, right? So he has given you the schools. He will give you the website. You get the website, even if if he's giving you just the name. From the name, you get their website. You get their website, and you just go and check their email address, the name of whatever title he has given you. Shikena, you build your list. You make sure you verify the email address, and you send to the client. He's willing to pay $150 at the rate of 1,000 naira. Of course, as at now, the amount is 1,300. But let's use, we are sticking to 1,000 for this example. You collect your 150. This is just one job. Like, do you understand? Like, if you can finish this job in 1 hour, 2 hours, or 3 hours, or 1 day, finish it and collect your 150,000 naira. So there are some jobs like that, like I said, especially all these fixed jobs, fixed price jobs. Do am sharp, collect your money. Shikena. You can say this is a one-time project. Collect it, you are done with this client. This is not hourly job. This one is just come and go. Bye-bye. This is the job. Now, let me show you how, if you have this type of job, how do you go about it? Now, because we don't have the list of schools, we don't know the school district he has. I'm just going to give you examples of some schools, and we are going to use that as an example. Do you understand? Yes. Now, example from what the client. Let us assume the following schools were given by the client. How do you go about it in order to generate the data? This is how we go about it. We are assuming the client is giving us we have these 3 schools. We have Howard University, we have University of Lagos, and we have Delta State University. If the client gave us just the name, from there we can actually get their website. Or if the client gives us the website, it's even better. Now we have the website. Go back. Okay, so we have the website. The client has given us this website. Ctrl C. Or if the client did not give us the website, but the name of the school, we'll just type Howard University. Just type it in Google. It will bring it out for you. Google will bring them out. Right? See it here. So this is the website. Now, how do you generate those data? Remember, this the leadership from what we are seeing here. From what we are seeing here is just the leadership. You can see the email address, and the names of the titles of, these are the leadership of this school: superintendent, assistant superintendent, associate superintendent, deputy, blah blah. These are the leadership or staff. Let's just look. Let's just use those 2 as example. Excuse me. Okay, now you are here. This is the website. What do? You come here. Where is my highlighter? You come here. Depending on the website, we are looking at 3 schools. Here, click on it. Now you click on it. Most of them, you go to this About Us or Contact. Let's start with About Us. We are looking at About Us or Contact. About Us. From the About Us, yes, faculty and staff. We have the faculty and staff here. Scroll up. You can see the staff. They will put their name. Now, this person asked for, the client asked for what? We are assuming how the university is part of the school. Email address and the name for the title. Now, let's go back. We need the email address. We are seeing names here. We cannot find the email address. You can see, click, view, full profile. Click on it. This is it. This person even puts number. You are seeing the name. You are seeing the title. We are seeing the email address, we are seeing the phone number, we are seeing the department, we are seeing everything. So if Howard University is part of the list of schools and is asking for all this information, then you just scrape them out, put them on your sheet, and that is it. For example, let me open Google Sheet, because I don't want this video to be too long, but at the same time I want to explain Google Sheet. Of course, I'm still making a video now to explain this Google Sheet, but here I opened a tab, I come to this place, Google Apps, scroll up. This is, you can see Google Doc, it's like Microsoft Word. You can see Google Sheet, it's like Excel, so we are using the Google Sheet. I click on it, I click on blank sheet, which is creating new, yes. Now, if I want to copy this is the name, just copy the name, Ctrl C, right? Let me just paste it somewhere. I paste it. This is the email, copy, Ctrl C, Ctrl V, right? He asks for name and email, it never asks for phone number, so we just let it go. So that is that. Scroll back. This is another person. We click on view full profile, the same thing. So this is it. You have all the details there. You just copy and be pasting on your Excel sheet. So this is one school. We close it. Let's go back to the second school. Unilag. If you don't have the website, University of Lagos, just go to your Google. Just type University of Lagos. University of Lagos. It will bring it out for you. You can see it here. The same thing. Go to About Us. When you click on About Us here, you can see leadership and organic leadership is here. Click on leadership. You can see the leadership. See them? The vice chancellor, this one, this one, right? You have them here. If you don't want the leadership, if you want the staff, look at it here. You just have to check the site, right? Click on the staff here. We have the staff profile here. You have the staff profile here. Browse by faculty. Depending, this client already has the list of schools. You just have to open them one by one and then go through them. You have them here. You have the email address here. You have the names. You have the email address here. So that is the way it is. Let's go to the third school. Let me just copy this one because of time. Let me just copy Delta State. I picked all these schools randomly. We don't know the schools because we've not applied for the job. If you apply for the job, the client is going to give you the list of schools. Then you do this. This is the process. Look at this one. This one's even made it easy. Delta State University. Look at the names of the name of the staff. You have the email of the staff. You have the phone number, which is the office number, and then you have the department. So you can see. So this is the way you generate the lead. In this case, if you were to do this job, that's the process you are going to follow in generating this. I have a list. You give it the list of the schools, you get their websites, and then you scrape out all these details. Put it on the list, verify the email. Of course, this one is even going to be legit because it's on the school website. But if you still want to verify, you verify the list, clean your data, and you send to the client, collect your money. That is it. You are done with that job. Is that clear? Good. Let's move on. Okay. Now, this is no specific requirement. Remember, I told you the client is either the client gives you the specific requirement, giving data sets, which is what we just did, or they will not even give you specific requirements yet. Now, look at it. Lead generation special. It was posted 3 minutes ago. I captured it that was when I prepared this slide, right? Lead generation specialist for e-commerce companies in Texas. Now, this client is telling you, I want you to help me generate leads for e-commerce companies in Texas. Remember what I told you in the first video? You must understand the target market. In this case, what are you looking for? E-commerce companies. Where? Texas. Texas where? United States. Don't go and be looking for food company in Maryland, United States. The client said e-commerce companies in Texas, United States. he made the specification very clear. I need it. You can see the title here. I said lead generation specialist. Now, don't go and be looking for lead generation specialist all the time. You might be saying lead generation consultant, web scraper, data consultant. Just read what they need, and you realize, oh, this is what I'm doing. The person just used another title entirely. Now, target market, e-commerce companies in Texas, United States. This person has told you that. Now, what are the things that this client wants you to generate for him? Is it the name? Is it the address? Is it the phone number? We don't know yet. That's why I said no specific requirements yet. By the time you put in for this job, this client is going to make it known, because he didn't specify here what the exact thing he wants you to generate, if it is the name, phone numbers, or anything. I just said you just have to make it e-commerce companies in Texas, United. By the time you put in, maybe during the interview, they will tell you, can you generate all this for us? And then you can see ability to meet deadlines and deliver a comprehensive list of 100 e-commerce companies. This person needs just 100. This work is just very simple. Just 100. It is well. And he's willing to pay between $8 to $16 per hour. He did not say he's willing to pay higher. Right? No wahala. I am looking for freelancers with the lowest rate. Yes, remember I mentioned this in the first video. This one said, I am looking for freelancers with the lowest rate. Remember, some of the freelancers said, I'm willing to pay higher. But this one is saying, I am looking for freelancers with the lowest. So if I'm applying for this job as a newbie, maybe this is my first time, which was what I did. The first job I got, what I did, I saw the client was willing to pay $3. The client said, I'm willing to pay $3 to $5 per hour. So what I did was to bid the job at $3. I said $3. I said $4. Then after the interview, the client said, okay, I'm willing. It's $3 I can pay. Can you collect it? I said, why I not go collect them? Me that I'm just starting. So when I started, where is even the calculator? When I started with $3. So some of you will be like, I cannot start with $3 in 2022, 2022 or 2021. I can't even remember myself. I started with $3, I'm telling you, and then Upwork was charging 20%. So let me see, 20% of $3 is how much? Times 3. 0.6. So if I do 3 minus 0.6, I was earning 2.4. So I was earning 2.4 per hour then. Person where they are not now. I was earning 2.4. So it was a full-time. Was it full-time or part-time? Let me see. I think it was part-time. So then, how much was $2 there? Was it $500? 500 naira. I can't remember, Sha. Let me see 500, but I shall know. Let me see. It was 20 hours per week, I think. Let me see. Let me do times 500. I want to remember. If I do it, I will know. Times 20. No, what am I doing? 2.4, right? Times 20 hours per week. No, times 500. No, I can't remember. But I shall know then. At the end of the month, because as a newbie, I was getting 200,000 naira. Do you get? The excitement. Like, so I can sit down inside my house and be earning 200,000 naira. Really? But after a few the client say, I want to increase your money to 3.5. He added 3.5. So by the time you get that experience, Upwork will give you badge. Like, our new talent, you'll be getting more jobs, you're getting higher rates. So don't start doing Iberaga from now. Start. If you are lucky to get high rates, no wahala. But if you are saying this thing, start. Just get your first job. The lowest you can get on Upwork, lowest you can earn right now. Remember at that time, the lowest was 2.4 because they were charging $20. Right now, if a client is even saying, I want to pay you $3, because Upwork is charging 10% now. So it's going to be 3 minus 0.3 because that is the 10% of $3, Abi. 0.3. That means the lowest you can earn on Upwork now is 2.7 per hour. Lowest, pata. The lowest, say you don't earn money at all. Nobody can earn less than $2.7 on Upwork, right? Nobody, because that is the lowest. A client cannot bid you lower than $3. That's the lowest. So you collect this one, even if, let's say, you are even earning 2.7. That is the lowest that your head no carry any job. So you are earning 2.7, right? And you are getting a full-time job. That's $2.7 times 40 hours per week times 40. That's the lowest pata times 40. 108 per week. Let us multiply it by 1,000 naira. That means you are earning 108,000 naira per week. Is it not something? Multiply it by 4. 432,000. So that you not be like, Rajan is only million you are mentioning. That is the lowest pata you can earn on Upwork. You can't earn less than 2.7. Say you don't get work at all. You will earn this amount. If it is now part-time, divide it by 2. You will earn this 216. There are some people that are going the federal government, how much? $33, 33,000, how much? Maybe it was 18,000 before, now 33,000. Even me, as a lecturer, that they were paying me, I think they were paying me 100,000 naira. And you form notes, you do lab, you publish paper, you do this one. Meanwhile, you stay inside your house. You that one, you spend transport fare. This one, you stay inside your house. You wake up, you stay on the bed. I cannot even explain more than this. So this is it, right? Now, this is straightforward. No specific requirement yet. But by the time you go in for the job, the client will tell you, oh, this is what I want you to do. Hope you understand. Let's move on. Move on to the next slide. Now, we want to start. I want to start showing you now. This is the fun part. I'm done. Now, everything now is showing you what we are doing. The first thing I want you to do is to set up your browser. Now, I'm using Mac. I don't know what push me go buy Mac. I'm HP person. But my laptop crashed and I went to buy Mac for the first time in my life. I regret them because I'm finding it difficult. The things that I'm used to, I cannot do it. So I went to copy this one from in case you are using HP, because I've tried to look for it on Mac. I did not see it. They made their own another way. Now this is HP or your phone. It's the same process on your phone. If you are using I said HP, PC, the way they call it PC and they call it Mac. I'll be Windows. How did they Windows? If you are using Windows, this is it. When you open your browser, just like this, like this, I've opened my browser like this. Google Chrome, please use Chrome. Now, this place, you can see here, quick settings. Let me go to my browser. You are not seeing the quick settings here. You must click on this this box. See it here. This one. Yeah, this place that I'm typing. Just type something. Blah, 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 blah. Enter. By the time you click enter, you will see it here. This is the quick settings. Are you seeing it? This is quick settings. You can see. You open your browser, you come to quick settings. Just like you are seeing here. The same thing on your phone, you see the quick settings here. Click on it. When you click on quick settings, you will see this, see all search settings. Now that is where the difference is here using Mac. When I click on it here, I cannot see that option. It's not giving me that option. But for those of you using Windows, you will see that option. But if you are using Mac and you are seeing the option, please put it in the comment section so that you can tell me how to do it. This is my Mac. I cannot see that option. Now let's continue with the slide. When you click on quick settings, you will see this. Click on see all search settings. When you click on it, you see this page. Now come to this results per page. What we are trying to do is, when you are searching for something, right? Let me search for real estate agents in Lagos. If you scroll down, because this is Mac, they did their own that to keep loading. You can see it's loading. Meanwhile, for Windows, it might not load. It will only show you maybe 10 or 15. It will only show you 10. You can see I'm still scrolling. It's going. You can see more results. It will only show you 10 or 15. But I want to set up our page so that you can increase the number of search per page. We want to increase the number of search. All these things, if I want to start counting, this is 1, 2, 3, 4. You can have maybe 10 or 15. But we want to increase it to like 100 so that by the time we search anything, you are going to have about 100. It makes it easier for you. That is what we are trying to do. And that is the first step. Even on the phone, you can follow this same method on the phone as well. Right? Let me go back. So when you click here, you will have this. On this results per page, you see this box, this small tiny box you are seeing here that is in 100. It will either be on 10 or 20. That means you'll be seeing 10 or 20 results per page. So you have to move it forward to this 100. You shift it to be here or here. Just click on it and slide it down till it gets to this 100. Remember, you come here, you open your browser just like this. This is live. Let me close it. Let me close this sheet again. We are done with that sheet. Now you open this is our browser. This place that you have Google, just type something, enter. You come here, you see this quick settings. When you click on quick settings, you will have that see all search settings. I don't have it here on Mac, but on Windows, you should have it. And that is what I'm showing you, what you are going to see here. Right? Slideshow. Let me go back. Oh. Yeah. Click here. Then you see this one. You slide it. This is 10, 20. It will either be on 10 or 20. Then you make sure you move it to 100. That means you have enough search results on the page. Then after that, you click on next. So after that, you don't need to do anything here. Just click on save. It can show you this one, your preference, blah, blah, blah. Just click on OK. And that is it. So that is the first thing. Set up your page. If you don't set it up, you'll be having limited search results. So it's better for you to just, expand the search options so you can have a lot of options. So if you are searching for real estate agents in Lagos, instead of just giving you 1 to 15, it can give you 1 to 100 if you do that. Do you understand? Yes, auntie. Let's move on. Now, let's go ahead. We are starting with email lead generation. We are starting with what? Email lead generation, which is a form of building lists. Now, if a client asks you to generate emails of so and so, I want the emails of dentists in Lagos. How do you generate that email list? So you are building email list. If you search online, I'm going to show you this on Fiverr and on Upwork. You see people telling you, I need you to help me build a list of 5,000 emails of doctors. I need you to build a list of 1,000 list of engineers, 1,000 list of schools in Lagos, 1,000 list of politicians. 1,000 list of florists, 1,000. Somebody just need a list. You see people build. Some people will be telling you, oh, I have 40,000 list of influencers. Do you need to buy? I want to sell. This is it. Somebody can tell you, can you help me generate emails of these particular people? This is what you are going to do. And this is what we are starting with, email lead generation. Now, the method we are going to use is called GSM. GSM, Google Search Method. Sorry, I love to use acronym. Now, in this Google Search Method, it involves using K-Mrs. strategy. You don't mind, we don't have to cram anything, no. The most important thing is for you to be able to do it. But because I'm a teacher, I just have to explain all these things. But the end goal is just be able to do all this. You don't need to cram anything. So we are using the K-Mrs., which stands for keyword, which is the niche, the mail provider, the region, and the site. We want to generate emails, and this is what we need. We need the keyword, which is the niche. If the person is saying the emails of doctors, of lawyers, of real estate agents, of florists, of dentists, of food vendors, of Instagram influencers, of models, anything, that is the keyword, that is the niche. We need that. We need the mail provider. If the person say, I want Gmail, I want the email, I want the Yahoo mail, I want the Outlook, whatever it is the client is asking for. Then we need the region. Oh, in Lagos, in Sokoto, in Kaduna, in England, in this one. We want the site. If this person say, I want the email from Instagram, or email from YouTube, email from Facebook, this is it. This is the strategy we are using. Let's move on. Now, I was able to generate this for a client. You can see I have about 1,000. I think I have about 3,000 emails. This is 50, 50, 50. I made it 50, 50. So this is 50. This is 250. I still have them down there. Just partition them based on what the client wants. Now, this is the raw data. It has not been cleaned. If you look at it very well, you will realize that this has not been cleaned at all. You can see, I just zoomed. You can see, if you look at it very well, this is not a clean data. This is just, I wanted to show you how what the raw data looks like. If you look at this one, for instance, blah, 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 there's a dot after the com. There's a dot here after the com. There's no dot here. There's a dot here. There's a dot here. There's a dot. There's no dot here. This is, if you send your data to a client like this, you don't lose that job, because this is a raw data. This data is not cleaned at all, right? And for every data you want to send to your client, this must be cleaned. So I'm showing you the raw data now. You can see there is no dot here, there is dot here, there is no dot. There must be consistency before you send any data. From some of the examples we did previously in the live class we had, some of you did a very good job, while some did not do it. So in this class, you have to learn how to do it well, right? So this is a very, very bad data that is not, you can see Lagos, blah, 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 Lagos, blah, repetition, duplicate. You don't do this. You can see duplicates. You have to clean your data. You have to remove duplicates. All this I'm going to show you. I'm just showing you that I was able to generate mails for these clients. Now, so these are the things I'm going to teach you how to do. Now, these are some of the mails I gave for the clients, but this is the raw data, not the cleaned one. So now this is an example. This client says, I need a lead generation specialist to get me 200 mailing lists only of real estate agents. This is the client's order. I need a lead generation specialist to get me 200 mailing lists only of real estate. Now, this person is not asking for name. He's not asking for address. He's not asking for no phone number. He's not asking for the business name. He doesn't have any. All this client wants is just give me the email address. That's all. Just give me the email address. Now, what do? Remember the strategy. We are going to generate the email address using the K-Mrs strategy. The keyword, the mail provider, the region, and the site. Right? That is what we are going to use. Now, remember the region is the location. From here, did the client mention anything about region? The client just said email of real estate agent. This person did not mention either in Lagos or either in USA. That means person just wants real estate agent anywhere. Some clients will tell you real estate agent in New York, in Maryland, USA, in Kaduna, Lagos, in Ojuelegba, Lagos, in Obalende, Lagos, in so and so. Make sure you pay attention to whatever the client is asking. So let's go with this. Now, this is what I'm going to drop all this. I will drop them so you have them so you can use them to practice whenever you want to work. Remember, we need the site, we need the keyword, we need the mail provider, and we need the region. So let us just copy this. I'm going to give you. Let me use the one for real estate. The arrangement, you can arrange them anyhow, but I'm going to just copy it and send it to you. You have access to it. Remember, we have the site, which is, let me rephrase this so that it will be easy. If the client is saying, oh, let me see. Let me use it there. Let me start with this one. Okay, let me start with this one first. The client is saying the site, Instagram. I want the more comprehensive one. Okay, let me start with this one. Site, Instagram, model, the Gmail. And now the client is saying, I want the email address from Instagram. He has told us the site, Instagram. Now, I don't want to go with that for. Let me start with this. I want to take it. I'm looking for the best way so that it won't confuse you. I'm still going to explain all this, but I want to start with the simplest one. Okay, let me change this to, okay, I need a lead generation specialist to get 200 mailing list only of real estate agents, no location. Oh yeah, let me start with this. Okay, this person did not, I didn't frame it. I need to get mailing lists. Now, because the client did not specify, remember I told you the mail provider, we can have Gmail, we can have Yahoo Mail, you can have Outlook. If the client did not specify, that means you can use any of them, but majority of them will tell you what they want. So let us just use this example as this client wants Gmail address. This client wants Gmail. I'll still use the other example, right? So this client wants Gmail. We know we have Yahoo Mail, we have Outlook, and Gmail of real estate agents, no location. So what do? This is what we need. Control C. What you have to do is let me open another one. Just come here. You open your browser. You can either put it here. Where's my highlighter? You can either type here or you type here. No wala. Let me just type here. Let me paste what I copied. Control V. You can see this is quotation mark, gmail.com, space, quotation mark, real estate agents. No location, right? No location. The client just said, give me the Gmail address of real estate agent. That's all. Press enter. Right? Gmail address of real estate agent, press enter. Now, before I proceed, I want to show you everything first. So we are supposed to use this KMC strategy. Let me move on to the next one. I want to show you the steps before we actually do the practical. The first step is to generate the email address using the KMC strategy, right? Which is this keyword, mail provider region. Now the second step is to extract the data using any of this, either extension or the site. So we can use any of this, which we are going to see. The third step is to clean the data, right? The fourth step is to remove duplicate. Step 5 is to verify or validate the email address in order to reduce the bounce rate, just like we have said in the first video. And the last stage is to what? Save the document as CSV or Google Sheet as required by the client. Do you understand? Let me go through the steps again before we now start. The client has said, I need the lead generation, email lead generation, specifically Gmail, of real estate agents. It did not specify any location. No wala. What is the step 1? Just imagine this is the job from a client. Step 1 is to generate the email address using the KMC strategy, which is this. Step 2, we are going to extract those email addresses using either extension, whichever one is convenient for you, or this site. The step 3 is that we are going to clean the data. The step 4 is that we are going to remove duplicates from our data. Remember the raw data that I showed you? We had duplicates on that sheet. Step 5 is that we are going to verify and validate our email so that we can reduce the bounce rate. And the last step is that we are going to save it either in Google Sheet or CSV or Excel, depending on what the client asked us to do. Are you ready? Now let us generate this. Okay, so let me go back so that we can start from step. So this is where you start from, step 1. So Gmail, what you are going to do is go to your browser. If you don't want to copy it, you just on your keyboard, quotation mark, this is double quotation, right? This double quotation, right?
then at sign. Since the client said Gmail, so gmail.com, you close the quotation, space, at I said at quotation, real estate agent, close it, then you click on enter. That is the first thing that you have done, right? gmail.com, real estate agents, right? Now what is the next step? The next step says, which is step 2, extract the data using this, or this. So let us start with this first one. Let me copy this. You are going to have access to this. I'll go open my browser. You can do all this on your phone, the same step. So when I'm making the videos for the phone users, I'm not showing you how to do this. So learn it here. What I'll be showing you is how to install the extension on your phone. Control V, enter. Now, this is the site. Now, how do you extract? We want to, remember, we have already put our own input here. We have the results here. Now, the reason I asked you to set up your page, increasing it from 20 to 100. If you don't do that, you will be having maybe on 10 or 20 here. This is Mac. Windows will show you maybe 10 or 20, but if you increase it to 100, you have lots and lots and lots and lots, right? So this is the first step. Step 2 is to go to this browser, which we have opened. Now, what do? You are here. Just click on Control A. Control A to select everything. Then press Control C, copy. Control A from your keyboard is to select all. Control C is to copy, right? Come back to this browser. This place that it says input. Click on it and Control V. Control V is going to paste everything. Can you see that? Everything that we copied from this page. Let me scroll. Now look at this place. If I click on here, extract, I'm going to click on extract now. What I did was to paste everything that I copied. I'm going to click on extract. This is the output window. Remember, I pasted everything here in the input window. Look at the output window. You can see emails here, right? But look at it. Everything is just looking bulaba. It's not clear. Now, what do you do? What do you do? This place where you have separator, it is presently in comma, right? Click on this. I want to show you. I know what I'm supposed to click, but I just want to show you everything. What we need is this new line, but let me show you what you are going to get if you click on any of this. Let me click on pipe. Click on extract. You can see it's still looking at Balabu. It's dividing each of the mail with single line like this. Let's click on another one. Colon. Click on extract. You can see colon. But what we need is this new line. Click on new line. Click on extract. Beautiful. So each of the email address, you can see 1 each. You can see. So this one is better. Make sure you put it in new line. After that, you have already clicked extract. What you have to do from here, it is showing you the counter that we have 53 email addresses here. This is what we have here, 53. Just click on it, Control A, Control C. You have copied it. Of course, you have your Google Sheets opened already. I showed you in the first video. Google Sheets, create new blank sheet. You can leave one space, let me just put it here. Control V, paste. We have 53 here already. It's showing here too, 53 email addresses. This is our raw data. This is not what you are sending to the client. Remember, we are still generating. We are trying to build our list based on what we said. Now go back to the page. As you can see, what I was supposed to do first, even before copying anything because of this one. But if you are using Mac, there's something we call pagination. I'm coming. I said Mac. If you are using Windows, it's called pagination. There's something we call that's called pagination. Let me show you an example before I move on. Let me show you an example of pagination. Let me show you an example. Let me open another thing. Schools. I just quickly want to show you schools in Lagos, because you will see that. Let me show you. Yeah, this thing that you're seeing here. Yeah, this is what is called pagination. You have page 1, page 2, page 3, page 4, page 5 to infinity. Only God knows when. So this is what we call pagination. So if you are using Windows and you already do your setup as I showed you, if you did it well, if you have the first page 100 search results, you will have the next page. You have page 2, page 3. It's not showing in my own because it is Mac. That's why I'm taking my time to explain. So don't tell me I rushed down, I did not see it too. So you might see yours like that. You will see all this pagination. Page 1. So if you are done copying the first one, let me drop this. So if you are done copying, you just have to come back. This one, me, I'm seeing more results. You will be seeing page 2. Just click on page 2. But me, I want to click on more results. So normally, if I want to do this, I make sure I click all the results before I even copy anything, so that I will have all the search terms. For you that you are setting up your page, it's easier. I love that one than this. This one is too stressful for me. But if you are seeing the pagination, it's better, in my own opinion. So once you are done copying page 1, you just have to move on to page 2 and copy it. But this one now, I'm clicking more results. I don't like Apple. But if you are using Apple, if you are a guru in using Mac, please come and teach me or me. I'm finding it really difficult adapting to this kini. So yeah, I'm clicking more results. You know, it's still going down. But pagination, I know I finished page 1, I'm going to page. That's why I said you must expand your search terms, make it to 100. Imagine you have 1,000 results, but it's now showing you 10 per page or 20 per page. It's going to be difficult. But if you have 100 per page, you know you have 10 pages to walk through. This is going to take time, but I don't have the time. Now, in some cases, you will see this. In order to show you the most relevant results, we have omitted some entries very similar to the 321 already displayed. If you like, you can repeat the search with the omitted one. Mostly, I will just click on repeat, but I realized now we are having 221. By the time you even click on this, you might be having maybe additional 10. So you can click on it if you like, or you can just let it go. You can also put it in practice and see whatever it's going to give you. And if I click on it, I will have to start clicking more results again. I don't want it to waste my time. So now, this is the last page for me. I will just click on Ctrl A, Ctrl C. I'll go to that site. Here, let me just clear and delete everything. Ctrl V, let me paste what I just copied. Click on, it's already in new line. I set it up, then I click on extract. Now you can see, how many do I have here? 254 email addresses. Can you see? I have 254. Remember, the first time that we did it, I did not click on view more results. I didn't click on view more results. But now after clicking on view more results, you can see I now have 254. Compared to the first search times that we got 54 results only. Now we have 254 results. Now what do I do? Ctrl A, Ctrl C. I go to my spreadsheet, Ctrl V. 254 results. So I have the email address. This is the raw data. This is step 2. Are you following? If you are not getting it, please make sure you take your time, go back and watch again. We have done the step 1 by typing what the client says. The client only said we should give him the Gmail address of real estate agent. That's all. And we went to our browser. We opened quotation. We typed at gmail.com. If the client had said at Yahoo Mail, that is what we are going to put here, Yahoo Mail. If the client had said outlook.com, is Outlook we are going to put here. But because the client said gmail.com, we are putting Gmail. And because the client said real estate agent, that is what we are having here. If the client says models, that's what we are going to put here. If the client says dentist, that is what we are going to put here. If the client says food vendors, that is what we are going to put here. Do you understand? I'm taking my time. So we have done step 1. Step 2, we now said we should use the site to extract our email addresses. So we have this one, we have used this one. We can also use the second site. Let me copy. I will give you all these links, okay? So don't worry. Let me just paste it here, Ctrl V. Now this is the second site. It's the same thing. Just copy everything. Ctrl A, Ctrl C. Go and paste it here, Ctrl V. Right? This one, you can see. This one, the difference with this one is that this one we also extract phone numbers, everything that is on that site and the website, but what I need is email. So this one is like giving you 3 things at once. You get? So this is it. So these are all the emails here. You just see copy here. Just copy and go and paste. Let me just copy. Remember, I'm using this as example, so it's the same information as everything here. So don't go and do that. To use one of them, Ctrl V. You can see it's still the same 254 that I'm getting. So it's the same thing, right? The third option. So I'm giving you 3 different options. Use any one that you like. I don't want to restrict you. 2 sites and 1 extension. Now this is the extension. How do you add the extension? We'll go to our browser. I'm going to give you this link. It makes it easy for you. Copy, Ctrl C. Go to your browser, right? Let's go to our browser and just paste it there, Ctrl V, enter. It will open here for you. Email. It will open it for you. Email. This is it. Because I have it here, it is showing remove from Chrome. If I don't have it, if you don't have it, it will be showing you add to Chrome. I have it installed already, the extension. Now, for phone users, I'm going to be showing you how to add this on your phone. I will make the video and show you. For every other thing, it's the same thing. You are going to the same process. Now, I'm seeing remove from Chrome because I already installed it. But you are going to be seeing add to Chrome. Do you understand? Now, you just click on add to Chrome. Right? Okay, let me just remove it so that it will be easy, but time is going. Let me remove from Chrome. Now, you can see, I'm seeing add to Chrome. Now, I'll click on add to Chrome. I'll just click on add extension. No need for this one. Let me just close it. Now, here, this is the extension icon. Click on it. The name is email extractor. If you want to pin it so that you'll be seeing it here, as you can see, I have some extensions here, but I cannot find the one that this one that we just added. If you want to see it, just click on it like this. You can see it now. It is now here. If you don't want to see it again, unpin it. You can see it is not there. If you want to see it, pin it. You can see it here. Now, you will now see. I prefer to use all these extensions because it is automatic. Let me now go back to my page. Let me go back to that page. This one. Yes. You know that we did our search. I'll now click on this extension. No emails found because we just installed it. What do you do? Just refresh. And look at the magic that will happen. Look at the magic. Now, how many emails? 13. Just be clicking your more results. Because it has already blah blah blah. Repeat it. Because of our extension. You can see as I'm moving down, be looking at this place. So you can see this is 36. As I'm moving down, you can see 45. Just focus here. Focus here. You can see more results. Can you see 66? More results. So I don't need to be copying and pasting to any site. That is the beauty of extension. But I'm giving you the option to decide. Now you go decide. No, so I don't want to restrict you. Can you see? This is 130 emails. As I'm moving down, it is automatically scraping out the email address. That is oh my god, this is interesting. Rashdon saving lives since 1964. All right. Am I adding values? Am I making sense? Are you enjoying the lecture? Let me know in the comments section. What do you think I should improve on? What do you think? Give me your comments. Positive criticism. Criticize the presentation. Let me know. As can you see, 241. We are still going. That is the beauty of extension. That is the beauty of extension. That is the beauty. We are even getting more results, safe. That is the beauty of extension. 265. Yeah, that's it. 266. We did not copy to any site because we are not using the search method now. We are using the extension method. So just click on it. When you click on it, you can see it has opened it. So you have the option to select, or if I select all, it will select everything, right? Or you just click on copy all. It will copy all. Or click on download as CSV. Or download that. If I click on download as CSV, you can see it has downloaded. And it will open it here for me in my Excel sheet. It will open it here for me. I've copied all. I can copy all just like I've copied all. Go to see, it has downloaded it and look at it here, everything. Can you see? So it has copied everything and downloaded it for me. But if you want to copy and paste it yourself in your Excel, in your Google Sheet, I've copied it. Just come here and paste. Ctrl V. 267. Can you see? You have generated the mail. This is it. You have generated the mail. You have generated the mail. Now we'll move on to the third step. Am I making sense? The third step is to clean the data. What do you want to do? We want to clean the data. Cleaning the data in the sense that if you have dots, like I showed you before, let us look at the data first. Let me use the Google Sheet. Now, can I zoom it? Let me see if I can zoom it. Where is the zoom? Okay, here. Let me put it at 150. Yeah, look at it. You can see dots. There's no dots here. Dots. There's no dot. There's dots. There's no dot. So this data is not cleaned. It has not been cleaned. You need to clean it. You want to remove all this dot. You might be seeing this one like this. Downtown reality. You don't know the way the person did the email address. So just don't tamper with all these ones. Leave that one. Capital letter yes. You don't know how the person set up by the time you want to verify it, it will help us flush anyone that is not valid out. So don't stress. What we want to do now is to all this, we have dots here, we don't have dots here, we have dots here, we don't have dots here. We want to take care of that. Right? That is what we want to do right now by cleaning the first step. So let me take it back to 100. Right? So how do we do it? Remember, this is Google Sheet. We have Excel sheet also. How do we do this? Let us go back to our slide. Use Ctrl H to find and replace. Right? On both Excel and MS Word. Right? But on Mac, because I'm using Mac, I'm using Command F on my Google Sheet. Now let me start with Google Sheet here. Now, because I want to clean all this dot, I'm going to press Command F. Now, Command F is showing me only fine. I'm going to press Ctrl H. It's not showing on Mac, but I'll press Command H. This is the problem with this one. I'm coming on. F, I'm coming. Where is it? Okay. Command F. No. So, Command F. I'm pressing Command F here, but on your Windows, just press Ctrl H. It will show you. I'm going to show you in Excel. Now, here I've pressed Command F. I'm going to click on Display More Options. Now, it is giving me what I need. This is what I need. What I need is this Find and Replace. By the time you press Ctrl H on your keyboard, you will see Find and Replace. So I'm telling this because we want to clean this data. We don't want dots, right? So we are going to put here com dot. See what I'm talking about? com dot. We are telling this to find anything that ends with com dot and replace it with what? Com without the dot. Do you get what I'm saying? Let me close it back. We have some of the emails. This one ends with @gmail.com. .com dot .com 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 .com. Normally Gmail ends with @gmail.com, right? We don't need all these dots. So the first step is for us to clean it. So on your Windows, press Ctrl H. It will give you that find and replace option. But here, because I'm using Mac, I'm pressing Command F. Here I will now click on these options. Now this is what I need. But you just press Ctrl H, you will find it there. Now I will now say find .com dot. No, don't put dot before. Com dot. This is what we are looking for. And we want to replace it with what? Ordinary com. We don't need any dot behind it, right? So this is what we are saying it should do. We'll now click on replace all. Replace all. Then it will now say done. Now let us look at it so that we'll know if the magic. Let us see the magic. Where is it? Can you see now? You can see. Can you see any dots? Can you see any dots? Let me go back. Let me undo. Ctrl Z. If you want to undo, maybe you did something that you're like, I'm not supposed to do this. You can either press Ctrl plus Z. Ctrl Z on your phone. Ctrl Z. Let me quickly write it out. Look at that. Ctrl then plus Z on your phone, on your keyboard, right? Maybe the control will be written as CTRL, sometimes CTRL on some keyboards, right? Plus Z. Ctrl Z. Don't add plus, so just press Ctrl Z and it will go back. Or from here, see this place. If you press it, it will go back. You can see. You can now see dot. You can see dot. Let me just go back. You can see. So we have already removed all those dot. That is the first stage of cleaning that data. You can see. You cannot see any dot at the end of the com. Good job. Clap for yourself. Let me reduce this back to 100. Yes. So that is that. We have already cleaned that first stage. Let us now move on. That is, we have done step 3. Let's move on to step 4. Step 4 says we should remove duplicates using this site, the dupe list. This is the site we are using. Control C. I'm going to give you all this, right? So let's go paste it. So this is the site. We want to remove duplicate because we are going to have duplicate data now. So you don't want to give your clients that duplicate data. For instance, now look at everything we have here. Let me Control A. It is showing us. No. Let me highlight everything. Remember? Let me just Control A. Let me Control A. 882. Let me Control C. Copy everything that was pasted here. They will now go to our site. Control V, paste it here. Control V. It has pasted everything. Now what do? Just click on submit. It has pasted everything here. Just click on submit. Look at this. 1,999 original lines. 1,679 removed. 320 remain. Remember, because I was doing example, I was pasting the same thing over and over. Remember, this one is the same thing as this, is the same thing as this, because I was trying to show you how to use the various sites and how to use the extension. So I was copying the same thing over and over again. So this is the beauty of this thing. So if you have made a mistake of pasting the same thing 3 times or 4 times without you knowing or remembering that, have I copied this thing before? Have I pasted this thing before? You are not sure. Don't stress yourself. Just come to this site, paste it, copy everything on the sheet, paste it, submit. It will help you flush everything out and remove every duplicate you have there. Now it has removed all this. We are left with this. Control A, click on it. Control A, Control C. Go to your sheet. So now I can just control everything and delete all these ones because I don't need them again. I'll just Control V. I have them here. Are you enjoying are you getting me? Are you enjoying the class? Good. We have already removed the duplicates. What is the next thing we are supposed to do? Verify. Now we are supposed to verify or validate our data, our email before you send it. We have cleaned it, right? We have checked duplicate. Now we want to make sure the email is good. Or is it correct? Is it a good email? Will the bounce rate be reduced? So that is the last thing we want to do. This is the site we are going to use to verify the email. Copy it. I'm giving you all this. If you know the research I did before I got all these things, you buy pure water for me. Because before I got them, I suffer. Because everything I was seeing, it was paid site, paid. So in this one now, we are supposed to save our data. So we need to save our data before we now put them here. So let us go and save it before we will now come and upload it here. So let's go and save it. Okay, as I was saying, I had a call, so sorry for the interruption. This now, we are here. Now you come here, you can see verify email. You click on this verify email. Close this. Now you click on this verify. Do you know that majority, I checked YouTube, I saw people talking about this Leopard 2. And the person was like, this, you cannot use this thing on phone. It's not. I did my research. I will show you how to use it on phone also. Now you are here. It says blah blah blah. After selecting the file, I think we have to log in. I think we have to register. Just register with them. Yeah, just sign up. I think I signed up already, right? Did I sign up already? I'm not sure. Let me see. Okay, let me just pause this video and sign up because of my password. Okay, so I've signed in. So if you don't, just sign up with them. It's free, nothing. They are not asking for any money. Just sign up. I've signed in. Now I've come to verify email. Then it will now tell you choose file. Choose file. Remember, so we have to save this. I think we have to save it as CSV. Okay, we have to. So where is our data? Let me just save this. You click on file. File. Let me download it. Download. Here we have the option to download as XLSX. You have here, so just download as CSV. It has downloaded. Okay. It's here. Now let me go back to this one. Choose file. We just downloaded this, right? Is this one we just downloaded or this one? I think it's this one. Abi 433. Yes, it's this one. Click open. Then you click on validate. It says it is progressing. You can see some of the previous job done. Some of the jobs done, within 30 days. So if your list will be deleted in 30 days. So whatever you see here is before 30 days. So this thing is real low. I know they tell you story. Clients will give you job. You go get job. Do collect your money. Wake up and collect your money. Collect your do. We are waiting for this to, give us the results. Then you will see. It will validate it. It will tell you It will show you that, oh, it will help you bounce out whichever is not all right, and you are good to go. And that will be all for our email. So after that, we are waiting for that. Then you now save it as this or this or that or that. So you have generated the emails of real estate agents. Shikena. Koba akaba. Akane. It means, do you understand? Am I saying the truth? Or do you understand? I can't remember the house. I can't remember. I'm only in my head. Let's refresh. Let's see if it has finished. Yeah, it's done. 547. Let's see the total email. Let's see the result, if you can see the result. Now, look at this. Look at this. Out of all the emails generated, see. Let's download the valid emails. Let's download the valid emails. Let's download the valid emails. This is the valid emails only. Can you see what I'm talking about? So you think, I've generated mails, I've generated mails. You now go and say something that will be bouncing. It will bounce off and the client will be like, this one don't give me fake something, no. So this is the way you do it. You check, verify, validate. You don't have enough, you go back. Do the process again. Validate. It is better for you to do it 2 times, 3 times, getting valid emails than just doing rubbish and getting 1,000 emails. Me getting 1,000 valid emails, no be small thing now. Take your time. By the time you are used to it, it won't take you time. Okay? So this is it. Once you are done, you click on save. If the client wants it as Excel, save it like that and go and submit. Send to the client. But remember, I'm still going to show when I'm explaining how to use the Google Sheet, because you can't submit it like this. Let me just show you, Sha. Let's do that now. Let me increase I want to zoom. Where is the zoom? I can't find the zoom. Anyway, remember I told you this is on column B, right? But it is extending to this. You can see this email is actually on this column B. This is another column entirely. This is column C. It is extending. But don't give your clients, make it very neat. Now just click on this line between column B and column C. This line here. When you click on it, double tap, pam, you can see it has expanded the column B to accommodate the entire thing. Let me go back so you can see what I'm saying. Let me undo or come here. You can see this is column B, column C. As you can see here, okay, this is the zoom here. This is Excel. This is column B. This is column C, right? Now, if you can look at this thing, it is extending to even column D, right? Though it is in column B. If you click on it, you can see this is it here. But as you are seeing it here, it is extended to column D. It is not, I don't like it this way. So how do you make it very neat? You see this line between B and C? Just tap it, double click, pam. You can see this is now column B. Nothing is spreading to here and here. Do you understand? Do you understand? So that's that. You just save it and send to your client. Shikena. We are done with email lead generation. Clap for yourself. Pa, 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 pa. So in the next video, we'll be moving on to phone number lead generation. This one is very interesting, and I'm afraid some of you will not use it for a good cause. So please use it. Don't go and be spamming people, because I'm going to show you. This one is very interesting. I'm going to show you how to scrape numbers from WhatsApp groups, how to generate numbers online, how to, depending on what the client asks you for. Okay. So before I forget, for this email, now, if the client, remember we did not use anyone for sites. Remember, the client just said email of real estate agents. That is all. If the client now says, same thing with dentist. If the client now says in a particular region, Gmail of dentist in New York, the same thing. Copy, Control C. Go to your this thing. Control V it there, enter. We are having dentist. Now this is the Gmails of dentist in New York. You can see New York, New York, New York. Whatever you're going to get is New York. It's location specific now, region specific. New York, New York. Just copy it. I'll put it there as an example at quotation Gmail space dentist space New York. You can see it will give you that. Then you follow the process that we have done, right? If the client says, I want it from Facebook, I want the Gmail from Facebook of models, or either Gmail, or if the client just tell you anyone, you just, in order to get a lot of addresses, put Gmail. If the client did not specify you, but if the client says, I want only Gmail, please only put Gmail alone. Yahoo Mail alone, put yahoo.com. Outlook, put Outlook. Now, the client is telling us, I want it for Facebook models, their Gmail address, or their Yahoo, or their Outlook. Facebook models from New York. Just copy this thing. Control C. I will give you all this, okay? I'll put the link there. On the Telegram channel, I'll also put the link to the Telegram channel if you are not there. Just join and have access to them. Just come. Control V. Enter. Look at the magic. You can see Facebook. You will be seeing Facebook. You must see this Facebook there. Because this person says, I want it from Facebook. Models from Facebook. Their Gmail or email. And they must be from New York, not from anywhere. You can see New York. Clap for Ashton. Yeah, clap for Ashton. 3 dosa for Ashton. Put it in the comment section. Say 3 dosa. See, if you see the research I did, I really tried. Then you're buying me money, Rami. Facebook, this logo must be there. It will be there. Facebook. If the client says from Instagram, come and see the magic that will happen now. If the client says, look at it. I just remember this. I wanted to tell you. See this place. So, site. There is no space. If I put space, let me put space after the colon before the Facebook. And now press enter. You will see what will happen. We are seeing Facebook. But look at it. We are seeing Instagram. At a point, you will not even see Facebook again. You are seeing this one. You are seeing Instagram. You are seeing this one. What is this one? What is this one? You are seeing this one. You will not see Facebook again. You can see we are not seeing Facebook again. Shebi, you are not seeing Facebook again. Click more results. Shebi, you can see you are not seeing Facebook again. Click more results. No Facebook again. Even though it will generate email for you, but no Facebook again. You can see. So you will not give your clients what they want. So make sure you do what I'm doing. Click what I click. Type what I type. No space between that column and Facebook. Let's press our enter back. You can see the magic is back. Good job, Rashton. Look at that. See Facebook. Click more results. They no born am well. It must be there. Well done, baby girl. Now, if the client now says it is Instagram I want to know wala, just type instagram.com. Instagram.com is there already. Enter. They no born am well. What are you seeing? Magic. Oh yeah, Gbera. Oh yeah. Even though you are seeing this one, but look at it. See, there must be no space. 90% go there. So we don't have link here. So that's the model they have. Now if it says where do we have again? Twitter. Abi, but you na call am twitter.com. Enter. Robot. Yeah, good. After typing, you will see this one. I'm not a robot. They want to be sure it's not a robot because I've been using and generating content. See, it will change. The logo must change. Shiny. Sure, you can see it. X. We now having X. The logo must change. If it is what again do we have? What? TikTok. TikTok. Enter. TikTok get logo. They don't get logo. Maybe it's my network. I don't know. Let me do this one. Okay, it's my network. It's still loading. Let me go back. I think I made mistake. I made a mistake. So, okay, let me go back. So here, let me do, how do you spell the TikTok? It's TikTok now, Abby. Is it K and K? I don't know. TikTok. Yeah, the TikToks. Yeah, look at the logo. It will be there. It will be there. That's it. If it is YouTube, unko. YouTube. So you see it there. So that is where you generate leads. If the client says the specific email, just put only down. If it is the specific region, put the region. No region, just follow it. So that is it, ladies and gentlemen. On this note, I would love to stop this video here and see you in the next video, where we are going to be starting with the phone number extraction. On this note, thank you for listening. This is Rushdown of Washington, mother of the helpless. Mother of the helpless. That is the chieftaincy title we will not give me for a group, Abby. Tired. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.